Top of the morning. Cool, man. What's up? Good morning, everybody. Yeah. Top of the top. Blessed to be alive. Blessed to be breathing. Blessed to be moving. Gotta give some vaccinations to some of these puppies. Figured I'll upload this video to my YouTube too. Good morning. What's up with it? Good morning. Blockhead, what's happening? PK Frenchie House, what's happening? Good morning, everybody. Yeah. Hey, who does their own vaccinations? Today I'm gonna be showing you guys. I do my own vaccinations. I've been doing my own vaccinations for years. Priest. What's up, big dog? I can't never forget Priest's name. I just think about Priest Holmes, the running back. Man. Yeah, so you know what? Game Dog. Go check out Game Dog. He got some beautiful dogs, beautiful Frenchies. He also owns a male off the Fat Boy Beyonce collection named Fatso. He's got a dope-ass mafioso daughter over there. Yeah, go tap in with him, Game Dog. It's Game Dog Kennels _exotics. Tap in with my dude, good guy. So anyway, so today I'm gonna go over vaccinations. I'm gonna upload this video also to my YouTube channel. So this is going to the YouTube channel. For my YouTube subscribers and viewers, follow my IG, West Coast _bully_unit. Check me out. So I order my vaccinations on revivalanimalhealth.com. Revivalanimalhealth.com is the website I order my vaccinations. I order my syringe and needles also from Revival. It's like $15 and you get 100 syringe and needles versus going to a little feed store or you know, I know some people go to Tractor Supply or and they buy their vaccinations and they're charging you guys $15 per shot. You know what I'm saying? $15 for one pup. You can go on Revival and I'm pretty sure you can even find some cheaper websites. I go to Revival and it's like $120 for 25 shots. $125 for 25 shots. That includes the shipping. That's $5 per shot versus paying $15 per shot, sometimes $20 a shot at a feed store or at Tractor Supply. Now, don't forget you can also order those on Allegro Medical. There it is. So just do your homework is my point. Do your homework. Order it online. I'm a strong believer that, not taking your unvaccinated pups to the vet where there's sick dogs. I've been to the vet before and dogs are throwing up. The doctor says like, oh, that, this got parvo. And I'm like, damn, it's a dog in here with parvo. And I'm over there with puppies and all that. So I'm not taking any unvaccinated puppies to the veterinarian. I'm just not going to do it. That's where all the sick dogs are going. Just think about it. You taking dogs that are not even vaccinated, puppies that are not even fully vaccinated to an area where there's a bunch of sicknesses and disease. Come on. I'm not doing that. And then you getting charged over there too. Unless you're going on the day where they have the vaccination days where they give you the low cost shots. And even on those days, they still charge you $10 per shot, And that's still 2 times more than what I'm paying. And I'm pretty sure if you do your homework, you could probably find the shots for even cheaper. Just make sure you understand what brands and you're looking at the reviews as far as, what shots to give. I haven't had parvo in my yard I think I had one or two pups have parvo in the 15 years that I've been breeding. And it's been a long time since then. People come into the house too, you know what I'm saying? Limit that when you have puppies until I don't like nobody being around my puppies until they at least had 2 sets of shots. At least I don't even let them outside until they got 2 sets of shots. Anyways, let me get into this. Okay. Here's the brand that I use. Okay. This is a pretty cool one. This is the Novavax vaccination. All right, this is the Novavax. That's the brand. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but they sell it on Revival, and it's the Novavax puppy DPV, and this is actually good. You can actually start giving this one to puppies at 4 weeks of age. At 4 weeks of age, I don't recommend this for super small dogs, man. You know, we got super micro dogs, and I don't want to give no puppies no shots at 4 weeks of age. But 5 weeks, I've done it, and it's worked out good. I think I even did it once before at 4 weeks, and it was fine too. But you know, these dogs are getting more and more micro, so I'm more wary on giving the dogs the early vaccinations. But if you want to get your dogs vaccinated earlier and safer, they've got this puppy DPV by Novavax, and you can start giving it to the puppies as early as 4 weeks. I don't like to do that. I personally will do it at 5 weeks. But even giving yourself an opportunity to give the puppies shots at 5 weeks versus 6 weeks, you're 1 week ahead, possibly them catching parvo or anything like that. So if I can start at 5 weeks and give them their first dose, and then I personally like to go in between 2 to 3 weeks for that second dose, then, you know, by 7.5 weeks, you already gave them their second dose. You know, 2 shots in, you know, customers get them with 2 vaccinations and possibly 3 sometimes, depending on how long you had the puppies. But I don't really feel fully comfortable my puppies even going in my backyard until they have 2 sets of vaccinations. So the earlier I start, the better I can get them running around outside, and I can be confident that they're not getting sick. So this is the Novavax. This is the Novavax right here, puppy DPV. Can you see it? Let me see. There it goes. Novavax puppy DPV. So get your shots on. Get your shots on Revival, or find a different website. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying like $5 per shot with the shipping and everything. $5 per shot. Buy your own syringe and needles. You can get 100 of them for like $15. Okay. I use the lure lock. I use the lure lock. So because that's all it is. Okay. You got these are the lure locks. So you just slip it on there. Boom. It's pretty simple. Bam. So I enjoy using these. So what I'm gonna do is open these ones up. If you got any questions, feel free to go ahead and shoot any out. But good morning to everybody, man. Good morning to everybody. That's an excellent question, Mike Rubel. So I used to use the 3 ml lure lock. It's a 22 gauge by 3/4 inches. Okay, and the smaller the gauge is actually the bigger the needle. Okay, so I just went. I'm actually trying the 25 gauge by 5/8 inch. So that the 5/8 inch actually represents. So the gauge is actually the thickness of the is how big that needle is. You know how thick that is. Okay, how thick it is, and then that other number 5/8 inch is actually how long the actual needle is. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the difference on this, on what I used to use. So this is a 22 gauge. Let me show you guys. So here you go. Boom. Oh no, this is the same one. I'm sorry. Where's my other one at? Oh, I didn't bring my other one out. Oops. Okay. So yeah, anyways, the gauge is representation of how thick that needle is. And then that last dimension, the 5/8 inches, is how long the needle is. All right. So initially I was using the 22 gauge by 3/4 inches, but sometimes I noticed that it hurts the puppies. So I went to a 25 gauge, 5/8 inches, which is actually a smaller needle, and it has a smaller length at the end too as well. So yeah, that's a great question though, because sometimes you need a thicker needle or a smaller gauge, depending on how thick of whatever medicine you're inserting inside the syringe. You know, like for like penicillin is real thick, so you can't really use like a real small a thin needle. You know what I mean? You need a smaller gauge, which is actually a bigger needle, if that makes sense. So you're gonna insert the syringe first into the clear liquid, to the sterile diluent. Boom. There it is. I'm cheap, man. I make sure I get all of that out of there. And I'm not an expert at this. You know what I'm saying? We all learn, get through it. All right. Cool. Boom. Then you put it into the powder form. Put the liquid into the powder. Got to get all of it, fam. Like to shake it up. What's up? Top of the morning, though. Yeah, so I get my shots on Revival Animal Health. If anybody is late just tapping into the live, get my shots on Revival Animal Health. I like it over the pet store, the feed stores, the Tractor Supplies, because it's much cheaper. And then definitely I like doing it over the vet because, like I said earlier in the live, I don't like to take an unvaccinated dog, you know what I'm saying, to a place where people are taking sick dogs, especially these puppies nowadays. They're very valuable, very expensive, man. I'd hate for you to take some unvaccinated pups because, it takes a couple of days for the vaccination to kick in. So if they get exposed to that parvo and you give them the shot that day, that shot's not going to stop them from catching parvo. You know what I mean? I was told from a vet tech, somebody has a lot of experience in the area, that after you give them that vaccination, wait a couple days, for them to develop their immune system towards it. We're injecting them with the virus so that they can develop immunity to the actual virus. So after I give my puppies their second vaccination today, I'm going to wait 2 or 3 days before I start letting them outside. I gotta let the injection get to working, let them start building their immunity. So boom, here we go. Now you don't want to sit with this thing. Once you mix this thing together, I don't let this sit over more than 30 minutes. I give it to them right away. And this is the first time I'm trying this needle. Oh, I need all of that. We need all of that. Just how I am with my food, man. I make sure I get all of it. We don't waste nothing. We don't waste nothing. It's not trying to come up. 7 days is what I usually like to wait. Yeah, that's cool. I do 3 days. That's what a vet tech told me. And knock on wood, my yard has always been pretty. I don't know. I just never caught nothing in my yard, man, and it's been years. So as long as I keep them in my backyard, I'm okay with the 2 vaccinations. But if I were to get them to leave, then I wouldn't let them go to like a doggy park without like 3 vaccinations. And then, yeah, it's probably not a bad idea to wait that 7 days to let their immune system to kick in. There we go. I got it now. Had to get all of that out there. That thing got stuck in there. All right. Whoop, whoop. There it is. Come on now. There we go. So we see empty. empty. Let me go grab a puppy real quick. Always top to pull up that skin right there. Always top to pull up that skin right there. Make that kind of triangle. You make that triangle there. Pierce the skin. Make sure you don't go too far in, so you don't actually go out the other part of the skin, and you actually inject it, and then it comes out. So boom, we're going. There we go. Good to go. Good to go, little guy. That's it. I rub it a little bit. There we go, big guy. Just do a little bit of rubbing. There it is. One guy down. And this is a crown pup. Crown times rose gold male. Yes, sirski. So that was the first time for me trying that gauge right there. It was kind of, I don't know, it was kind of thin. I didn't really like it too much. It was cool. What you guys got going on this morning? Do you change your needle after you pull the medicine? Oh yeah, this is a done deal right here. This is the one I just used. It's going in the trash. Definitely change needles. You don't want them to get infections. I mean, it's only $15 and you can get 100 of them. You know what I mean? So I'll do one more. Get one more going. So remember, you can go on the website. If you go buy this stuff on your own, I mean, you just use a pool medicine, then you just new one to put in it. I'm not sure what the question is, but look, you get 25 of these. You got to grab the sterile diluent. You got it, okay? Liquid and the actual powder. You insert the liquid in the powder with the new needle every time, and once you're done with that needle and you inject it in the puppy, dispose of that needle and you use a brand new one. I buy a whole box, like I said, for 100 for like $15. So hopefully that answers your question. And like I said, I go get my stuff from Revival, man. And there's probably a cheaper website than Revival. Make sure I get all of it. All right. No, the same needle he pulls shot with, he uses. Yes. Yeah, I'm using the same needle that I just pulled it is the needle that I'm injecting the puppy with. See, this is the same needle. Okay. Then I put it here into the powder form, mix it up. It's gonna mix up. I always pull it out once or twice to release any air that I put in there. So there's no air in there. Shake that thing up. I'm all self-taught, man. I've been doing this for years. So I'm sure that there are some better ways to do this, and just do your homework, do your research. You know what I mean? You can be better than me. And if you find a better way to do it, or you see something that I'm not doing, or something that you can help me out with, feel free to message me. I'm always open to learn and do things better. Make sure it's hitting. Make sure that stuff's good. Boom. we go. Look at all that. Look at all that. That's all that medicine. All that good medicine for that puppy. There we go. Boom. Bring the next pup. 4 of them 5-in-1s. Yeah, that. Don't be no crybaby. Like I said before, I was always taught to create that triangle right there behind their skin, right here. This guy's like all muscle. See that? Create that. Get that flap up there. I don't want to go too far in. Just right underneath the skin. Boom. Insert. Done deal. Rub them down a little bit. See how this guy looks. He's a little scary. See that? Yeah, man, so it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple, you know what I mean? It's pretty simple. And then when I'm done, I toss it out. I don't use the same needle. You know, please, I understand that we all have budgetary things going on, but yeah, use a different needle. You don't want to pass, you don't want to create any infection or anything like that. You know what I mean? You want to keep it clean, keep it sanitary. So yeah, any other questions on here? Some nice pups. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Street Smart. Join late. What we vaccinated. Okay, so here, just gonna go through this real quickly. Boom. We're vaccinating my puppies. They are 9 weeks old. I'm doing the second vaccination. I use the Novavax puppy DPV. Okay, and the syringe and needles that I'm using today. You can get this on Revival Animal Health. It cost me like $125 for 25 shots. You're looking at about $5 per shot. That also includes the shipping. Versus going to Tractor Supply, spending $15 or wherever, $15, $20 per shot. Or going to the vet, spending $10, $15, $20 per shot. And sometimes with the vet, they try to put you on a whole program. They make you pay like upfront, like $150 for like 4 rounds of shots. And then you got to come round 1, round 2. And they, they got to hustle you. But the most dangerous part about that for me is taking puppies that are not fully vaccinated to a place where, sick dogs are coming. You know what I mean? You don't want to jeopardize the health of your puppies. So if you do take them to the vet, I recommend that you leave them in the car and see if the vet can come to the car and vaccinate your puppies there. You know what I mean? That's what I used to do, but I'd rather not even do that just because they've been exposed to it inside the vet. So let me know if we got any other questions. If not, I'm gonna tap off this live and jump back in live in a minute. But this is what I'm going to be posting to my YouTube video. If you missed it, just tap into my YouTube video. The link is in my bio. I'm using the Novavax brand, like I said. Revival Animal Health is much cheaper. Get you your I use 2 different type of needles. I'm just trying a new one, but you can get the 25 gauge by 5/8 inch needle, 3 ml, and the 22 gauge by 3/4 inch needle. Boom. 3 ml. West Coast Bully Unit, man. Much love, man. Hey, I'm out here just showing love, man. I appreciate the support. Go to the link in the bio. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Watch a video or 2. Learn something, man. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is key. Much love. Yeah.